What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we are here with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 35. 35. Last episode was a while ago. Actually, watched the last episode a while ago. Now we're back from the from my vacation. I'm going to try to remember what exactly happened. Specifically, I know that Sloth pulled up from, like, dug from under the ground and just randomly pulled up on us. Armstrong, I forget her name, but the female Armstrong, Armstrong's cousin, she's like, okay, well, shit, if the brute force tank shells ain't gonna work, then we'll just, I don't know what she's gonna do. She says she got a plan though, so fuck it. We'll see what we got going on. Really enjoying the new Armstrong. Well, the new, what's her name? Amelia or Amelia, something like that. Really enjoying the her character. She seems like a person I can trust. And that says a lot in a show like this. How this show's been going on, or how this show's been going, because people that you can trust is few and far between right now. So we're gonna hop straight into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Links gonna be in the description. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. Links gonna be in the description for that as well. So with all that being said, get our headphones. Make sure they're on. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it.
Then he'll help too.
Well, fuck.
Hurry! Don't spill any. Buccaneer, head for gate 8, sir.
So the fuck is this? And you're getting back in the tank. That did absolutely nothing.
Drive it into the elevator.
Meow, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, she's fearless as fuck. You just saw that man just ate a fucking shell, and you just gonna drive it into him? You're fearless as fuck.
Move it, Kate. Turn right.
Yeah, she is a really good fucking. Woo! Oh, she's a good commander.
Miles, close it.
She's a really good commander. This man suplexed a fuck.
All right, do it now.
Man just judo flipped a goddamn homunculus. Is that even gasoline, or is that something totally different? Oh, she is a fucking beast.
Move it, you little runt.
We're out of ammo. Well, in that case,
He's so useful. Really? No way, this is how he goes out.
that fuel is specially blended for the cold.
Okay.
It'll vaporize almost instantly, and as it evaporates, it will sap his body heat. So,
Oh shit, it's working. Okay, maybe. Shit. Color me impressed.
Well, I guess.
Who are you,
Considering.
Professor Oak?
Thank you.
Alright, he cool. He gave us cocoa.
Sense.
Oh, you a bitch now. That's crazy.
I want you and your people to stay out of this. The Ishvalan is mine to hunt down.
I hate to tell you this, but the soldiers of Briggs won't let a serial killer roam around free. Here in the north, the law is survival of the fittest.
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah.
Careless and you get dead. Understand?
Yeah, pussy.
Tell me what to do again and you'll never leave this hospital.
Bitch ass nigga.
This case is
Little
ours.
pussy.
now.
Look
The
at that
Briggs
little
branch will
bitch, bro. I
take
hate
care of
him.
everything.
Put some goddamn respect on him.
Another Ishvalan, that's interesting.
Shut up. I just know that man uses the hard R.
Kimberly, and how are you recovering?
You shut up, you coon.
It's about the chi of the land.
What do you mean by
What the
chi?
fuck?
I'll try to
Oh, cause she does.
Basically, it's an
Hang
energy
on.
that exists in all things in this world, like rivers of power flowing through it.
Okay.
Those rivers are far-reaching. They touch everybody and everything.
Just about anything. So
Oh.
the body too.
Yes,
Oh.
it could be your back.
Oh.
My leg!
I see. That's
Alchemists don't
interesting.
use the dragon's pulse.
They do not. They use energy from the movement of the Earth's crust.
I don't know. That doesn't seem right.
Hmm?
I felt that
'Cause-
something was out of place ever since I got here.
Oh
I
God.
noticed it especially when we were under Central. I can tell that there's energy flowing under my feet. But it doesn't feel like it comes from the land's movement. It feels like a crowd of people squirming around.
Oh fuck.
Has anyone else ever made it into the fort before?
No, not in all the time I've had command here.
I've
but
never-
once, nearly 20 years ago, there was a strange incident where the mountain guard was attacked in the middle of winter. Apparently, a mysterious woman stole food and supplies for a full month.
I survived for a whole
Oh.
month in the Briggs Mountains!
It was teacher.
So I know Officers Hawkeye and Havoc, and I'd hate it if we lost either of them.
Yeah,
I
them
would
some
like
real
to help
ones.
them.
And,
Shut
what
up.
about Colonel Mustang?
He got it.
Yeah, I couldn't care less about him.
Damn.
I'd just
I mean, he
as soon
got
see
it
him
though.
fall from power. That would eliminate another rival.
Wow.
Never
Okay.
mind him.
It has to do
Oh.
with alchemy. In our field, a circle is the symbol used to
This is
control
what they're
power.
using for the. But why is this railways?
Lieutenant Fallman, can you list the major events in Amestris that were accompanied by bloodshed?
So it's exactly like Envy said. They are
First, there's July 1588.
literally built in some way building a huge what do you call it? I was about to call it a summoning
1661.
circle.
The Cameron Uprising.
I don't understand. I
let's-
exposed the fake priest in Lior, and I
But
reported
remember who we're dealing with.
Yes, you did. But the Central forces came in and ran out the troops from the east.
Fine.
And it makes a big fucking what do you call it? Alchemy circle
How is that
thing.
possible?
Yep.
It looks like the transmutation.
Transmutation
from the
circle.
fifth
There it
laboratory.
is. I haven't watched this in so
Is
long.
that so?
Mm-hmm.
Three truths. First, that the ingredients for Philosopher's Stone are live humans.
Right.
Second, that there is a group of beings seeking to create an enormous stone.
Okay.
And third, that they plan to use the entire country as a transmutation circle. to
Or
make it.
what?
But even all that doesn't explain everything.
But that means not only are they planning to
Shit.
use this country to do whatever it is they're doing, but they actually created it in the first place for that
Holy
single
fuck! That was
purpose.
that was the reason for the inception. That was the reason for the inception of this country.
Do you think?
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
A moment now. This way.
Oh,
please.
and as you can see, I've
And you got
brought a
this.
guest. If it's not too much trouble, then perhaps you'll be so kind as to show him
Got this
around the
Frieza
fort.
wannabe.
I'd appreciate it.
I apologize for the chaos, sir. We were attacked yesterday.
Nice.
By whom?
I think it's most appropriate to call it a monster. But fortunately, we were able to fend it off. Obviously, if we have a state alchemist doubling as a spy for Drachma, that's a serious problem. I've
Yeah,
heard
go
rumors.
ahead. Talk some
Perhaps you'd
more.
like to speak with them. I had thought about torturing them to get the information, but I am a woman after all.
Yeah,
The
right.
thought of hurting those boys. Let's just say I couldn't stand it.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
He's a bigger
Now, that's
monster
rich.
than
She'll
all of
torture
us.
you in a second, never
Right?
think twice about it.
She would have destroyed you.
But General Armstrong, aren't you
Uh.
known as the Northern Wall of Briggs?
Most women are expected to have had a child.
Yeah. Kick on the sex appeal.
Unfortunately, I'm well past that now.
Kick on the sex appeal.
Lining up to have children with you.
Hardly, sir. I hate to say, but like everybody else, I'm growing older. And my body is too.
Let's go. You about to
What
get
if I
recruited.
told you that very soon it wouldn't be a dream anymore?
Hold on now. Don't get handsy now.
Tell me, General, would you be interested in a legion of immortal soldiers?
He took the bait.
Like a fucking idiot. Oh, what a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. I knew Raven was a fucking idiot. Ah, great. Hate that guy. Hate that guy. That man's a coon. That man is a coon. Fucking idiot. That guy is a fucking idiot. Hate that guy. Okay. So before we get into the discussion, you know I gotta have my quick round of fuck Kimberly. That guy is a bitch. That man is a bitch, bro. Like, let's just break down how much of a bitch that man Kimberly is. Somebody brought it to my attention because I was like kind of confused on this part. Like, I didn't know for sure. Like, I guessed, but I wasn't for sure, right? But somebody brought it to my attention to solidify that when Kimberly was fighting Scar, he still had a Philosopher's Stone on him. That just shows you how dirt Kimberly is. That man is dirt, okay? That man is dirt. Or at least he is not as good as Scar. That man Scar is way better than him. First of all, that man Kimberly is trying to delete a race that is clearly better than him, at least. Clearly better than at least him. So for him to be so I don't even know if I can call Kimberly hateful. Just for him to be so twisted and so hell-bent on the idea of I'm trying to get more bloodshed and power up in this bitch, and I'm gonna start by getting rid of the last of you dark-skinned, red-eyed. I just know he uses the hard R. I just know he does. But absolute fuck Kimberly, man. That guy is the biggest bitch that I've seen in anime in a while. I ain't about to lie to you. Like, there's like, I've seen a lot of people in anime that I hate. I've hated a lot of antagonists in anime, a lot of them, but there's only like there's a very small list of antagonists that I just look at and I'm like, if I could torture you on like days on end, you're in that list of people I wouldn't even kill you, dog. Like I would just have you to just torture and embarrass you. Like, I hate you, bro. Hate that guy. Absolutely hate that guy. And it's good to see where it's good to see Miles still have a little bit of pride with him. Mostly because, like, I respect where Miles comes from, right? I love where Miles comes from, where he's like, listen, bro, I know that these people did my people dirty, but right now, like, the people, I don't hold that against the people that are with me right now. And that's real shit. Like, I love that outlook that Miles has, right? He just knows that, you know, the major that he's with right now is she's a beast. She's a mastodon. Has his respect fully, and you know, he respects her. And that's all he needs, right? So for, you know, and I really respect his you know, his outlook on that. However, what I also respect is that he still has a bit of that Ishvalan pride in him, where it's like listen here, you ain't gonna disrespect me like that ever again, okay? Now I see you see that the complexion is a little darker. You see it. But I will beat your ass if you ever talk to me like that again. And that, listen, love that guy. Love Miles. Miles is growing on me. Like, I mean, he was already cool. I really like Miles, but the more we get of Miles, the more I really like that guy. Ishvalans in general are really cool to me. But yeah, fuck Kimberly, because now he got this bitch ass Uncle Tom Raven with him, and he's feeling real fucking, you know, safe with Raven around. And fuck you, Kimberly. We still gonna kill you. I hope Kimberly dies. Ooh, I hope we get to kill Kimberly. But that's enough. Fuck Kimberly. That's enough of the fuck Kimberly section of the video. Now with the exploration of the tunnels that Sloth was digging, we do have to kind of think about what we did have to kind of think about what they were going to do with these tunnels, right? We've deduced that they're making a transmutation circle, and we also know what happens when you create a transmutation circle the way that they're doing it. And on top of that, we know we have an idea of what will happen when you create a transmutation circle that big. I mean, obviously you open up the whole truth portal, whatever, but the thing is, why would you want to do that, right? The military says it, or explains it as the end goal is to have immortal soldiers, like an army of immortal soldiers. That is the military's end goal there. But the thing is like the military's being played. The military, they are as much of a tool to father in the homunculi as anybody else who's being used by the main antagonist, right? So I can't take the military for their word to be like, oh yeah, we're just making an army of immortal soldiers. It's a fair, it's a valid end goal. I would expect that as the end goal for just a random antagonist, like, yeah, I just want to make super soldiers and that's what we doing. And like, yeah, okay, fine, but I'm expecting a little bit more, for especially from somebody like Father, like somebody he doesn't seem like he gives a single fuck about super soldiers. Like his vision seems to be further. He seems to be looking further than just super soldiers. That's stupid. Like, in the grand scheme of things, like, imagine, like, this is you have opened a gate to what is possibly God, and you make super soldiers. That's like me winning the lottery. I got 200 billion in my bank account. What are you gonna do with all that money? I'm about to go buy a vacuum for real. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to buy 1 or 2 vacuums. Stupid. You just got handed the keys to the city, the keys to the world, the keys to your dimension, and you make super soldiers? No. So I'm not even about to like try. I'm not gonna try too hard to try to figure out what exactly the idea behind the main idea, at least, behind opening up a portal that big would be. I know that the homunculi have a disdain for humans, and this would kill a lot of people. Understandable. Okay, cool. But that also seems a little too trivial to be the end goal. So I think that that's the biggest mystery of the show right now is you open up the portal, then what? Like that's the biggest mystery right now. You open up the portal, then what? Do you mix that dimension with the dimension that you're on now? Do you gain some type of all-seeing power that we can't comprehend? I don't know. Like the show gets into very deep topics when it comes to things like that, religion, how the world works, the cycle of the cycle of life, all that other stuff. So when it comes to being handed the keys to God's Ferrari, I don't really know where you take that. So now that we're talking, now we're on the subject of opening up the portal, what you would do with the power and all this other stuff. Let's talk a little bit more about alchemy. The show in general, but in this episode as well, but the show in general does a good job of not drip feeding you information about alchemy, but letting you learn about alchemy alongside the cast. That's something that was used here in this episode, where I was unaware, and maybe I'm just a fucking dumbass, but I was unaware that the idea, and understand that has bold parentheses on it, is that the idea of alchemy was that they were using the power of, like, not plate tectonics, but kind of, but they were using, in a way, the power of like kinetic energy in the ground, and how, like, of the way he explains is like how a volcano explodes and like the ground moves, blah blah blah, all that science jargon that I don't understand because I'm not that damn smart. That's what they thought they were using, or at least that's what they were taught that they were using, right? But specifically, Amestria thought that that's how alchemy worked. And time again, we've been told by people who know way more than us that that's not really how that's working, right? And because we didn't know exactly how Amestrians thought alchemy, and forgive me right now, like, forgive me if I get like little sidetracked, but Amelie, or whatever her name is, like, old face on the screen right now. Oh, fuck. Amelie might be one of the baddest anime characters ever to be created. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's, God, I got sidetracked just think. My bad, bro. My bad. Damn, what was I saying? Oh my God, I'm sorry. If I might have to put this up on the screen, low key. That's easily. That's worth getting sidetracked over. But the way that they thought they were using it, the way Amestria thought that they were using alchemy, was all wrong. Like I said, time and time again, we've been told by people that know more, that's not how that works, right? And because me as a viewer, and also Amestrians, didn't exactly know how they were doing it. I mean, at least they thought they knew how they were doing it. And me as a viewer just kind of went along with it, not really know how they were doing it exactly, but but was okay with just it being alchemy. What is to me the reveal of them being like, oh, we use it this way, and somebody being like, no, that can't be right, because the way that we use it, I should be able to sense the way that you use it, and that's not how you use it at all. That's not where you're pulling your power from. So it lends credence to every time Envy was like, you have no idea what you're playing with, right? Like, you absolutely have no idea. You think you know. Like, that's pretty much what every time we talked alchemy with a homunculus or somebody higher than thou, the answer was always like, you think you know, but you don't. You don't know what you're playing with. Like, you think you're playing with fire, and you're playing with something. You're playing with nuclear energy. Like, it's, as much as I wanted to be like excited about learning new things, or new ways that alchemy worked, the whole thing with her being like, no, it feels like bodies. Like, you think that you're using the flow of the land, and that was really interesting. I was really like excited to get into that in the when it comes to the discussion, but like, as soon as she goes, no, you're not using the land at all, it feels like you're just using, like, crawling, groaning, suffering bodies. Like, could you imagine? Like, and that's another thing that's terrifying. Could you imagine, like, somebody telling you like that in your everyday life, like something that you use every day, like the lights that keep, the electricity that keeps your lights on, if somebody came to you from, I don't know, another planet, and you're like, yeah, this is electricity. We use it to power light bulbs and TVs and all that other stuff. It comes from the electric poles that are outside, and then power companies, blah blah blah. And you explain to them, they go, no, because we have something pretty much the same as you on our planet, but I'm checking around and that's not how this is working at all. And you have to just sit there like, what do you mean that's not how that's working? And he's like, nah, this seems like it's coming from like tortured souls. And you have to believe him, because apparently that's how shit works on their planet. So now if you don't believe him, you have to sit there and think to yourself, maybe I was wrong. Maybe what the fuck is going on is going to be your main question. What the fuck is going on? Because now that just challenged everything that you've ever known about your way of life. I think I'm just now realizing how hard of a bar that was when she said that. Because that's a bar. I'm just now realizing that's insane. I don't know what, bro. I don't know. This shit's about to be fucking sane. Holy fuck. Okay. Is there anything else to talk about? Not really. The whole thing with tricking Raven, easy as fuck. Like, Raven's they're all idiots, really. It's not just Raven. They're all idiots. Like, we kind of deduced that when Bradley was like, what? I would never want to be a human. I'm at my peak potential right now. No, you're not, Bradley. That's the dumbest thing you've said all show. Like, for the entirety of the show, that's the dumbest. Like, him saying that right there was so dumb that, like, it was almost out of character. Like, that was really fucking stupid. Like, what do you mean you were at your peak? You're not at your peak. You limited your... Point is that everybody in that whole arm and, you know, immortal army thing, just the fact that they think they're gonna get an immortal arm, you stupid oh, so stupid, so dumb. You think you're gonna get an immortal army? You think that they're gonna let you be immortal? You're dealing with elder gods. You think they're gonna let you in on the secret? You think they're gonna let you in the part? You're not getting into the club, you stupid fuck. What? Idiots. I can't wait to see them all get slaughtered. Absolute fucking idiots. And racist. They seem racist. But this was a good episode. I really like that this show continuously builds mystery, and this episode did a really good job with it. I wish I could have talked more about the whole like flow of the land thing, because that's really interesting, the way that works, and like the real life implications that also go along with it. But damn, after she dropped that bar, I was like, I can't talk about that right now. I gotta talk about something else. So great episode. Really enjoyed this. Really excited to get back into Fullmetal Alchemist, because damn, this show is really fucking good. And when you're away from it for so long, you kind of forget how good it is. But like when you get back into the mystery of it and all the other stuff, yeah, this show's really fucking good. So with all that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Fullmetal Alchemist or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Jesus. Link's gonna be in the description, or you can just comment down below. That's cool too. I don't mind. If you want these episodes early, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link's gonna be in the description for that as well. So, all that out the way, I'm gonna get my off button ready. Jesus. There it is. Y'all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourself.